everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Desync. Uh, Son of a... Not so... No, it's vanilla. It's vanilla. I swear I'll get it right one day. When we last left off, we increased the layers of the farm. Let all the grass grow, because that was going to take some time. I wish this guy would fall. Just fall, my guy. Alright. So that part is done. Next part of this whole endeavor, other than, you know, praying that these things actually spawn correctly. You know, I got 4 layers up there now. I should get something, right? I hope. We do need to actually try and vaguely pretty this up. So, we're gonna need to get some more cobblestone, obviously. Problem being, do we even have any left here? It's like we're out of dirt again already, so. Ow. So, like, all that is just kind of waiting. And even then, I'm probably not gonna patch that up until I get more of the farm in, because I'm not gonna remember that that's actually hollow. If my indicator for how long have I had this? If my indicator for the Secret Saturday Church is anything to go off of, I will completely forget that it's hollow. Which, good on me for making convincing terrain, because I completely forgot it was hollow. Could I stop ejecting it off the side of my cliff? Thanks. Is this all? Is this all the rock we got? We're gonna need to go on an expedition at some point. Back to the monolith, I guess. Or I have to go branch mining. One of the two will occur. While the monolith is great for just getting raw material, only the underground will give me the rocks I desire. Well, since I need scaffolding, and dirt is a scaffold, looks like the farm has finished growing again. The animals are slowly but surely fucking up my day over there. All we need are seeds. So hopefully we'll get enough. We're gonna... Slowly but surely we'll collect all the seeds we need. Only a net 16 so far? Oh boy. We're gonna need a bigger farm. Oh boy. Alright, well. 34, half a stack. That's not bad. That's not bad. Not great, but it's still more than where we started. let's get up to the top. After I'm hurt. Let's eat some bread before I go up to the top. It's not looking terrible. It's just ominous. There's probably a better way to make that look good. I'm just not inherently sure. Like, part of me says make a Martian tripod, but the problem is the collection system doesn't exactly... Or does it? Just a really long laser, I guess. Only thing I can come up with for that. Okay, so I just need to get underneath this entire thing. And I am not going to care about this dirt in particular, even though I really should. It's just in a weird place for me to get. Now, I have been in talks since I have been doing events. I actually have people to talk to for once in my lifetime. Law, the other opposing team with Rugrats. One of the things is something I've been having as a plan at some point. And that is a multiplayer version of this. He's kind of been wanting to do one himself. So I'm seeing if there might be a, not really collab, but more of like the creation of a server. That's entirely dependent. Not really dependent, but entirely up in the air. Because this is already a lot of work for me as it is. And it's not even, we don't even do much. But eventually I have 3. Then I'll have 4. You already see how I treat this place. My little never-ending experiment. 2, 3, 4. So, like, if there even is a server, I don't even know myself how much time I would be able to even put into it on my end. Let alone try and create a giant Vtuber group thing. Because that would be not also not the amount of time. I could probably find the time. I mean, I would just basically have to do. Again, all this is really it forces me to be a bit more efficient with my timekeeping, which I'm not opposed to. Getting a kick in the ass. Like, I could use a lot less time doom scrolling Twitter. So it's not impossible, that's for sure. Also, multiplayer is buggy as hell. I managed to get the older version server running, and oh my god, that was bad. You do not go into melee range with an entity if you don't have to. Anything you do can and should be done at the proximity of a bow. Otherwise, you are just going to get slaughtered, my friend. Because everything is even... Because the server side is set to hard mode for starters. So then you tack on the very buggy nature of the SMP. And it gets nasty. I could technically add one more layer. I like to believe this is enough. I'm thinking for 2 seconds. And that's a bad idea. Just let them wander. The chicken killer. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We don't really need this guy anymore. No point. Well, let's need this down there. How did I even build that anyway? Now that I think, look at it. Oh, I built from here. Duh. All right. Got this part. They're gonna get stuck here. Now we just gotta build out. For starters, this guy. Got plenty of you. Part of me thinks I should shove glass in the bottom so I could see if things are spawning, but it's not like I can't see them anyway. The other part of me sees I need to blast this shoreline back a little bit. That's what the other part of me that sees this is that you are in the way. How hard would it be to merge this shoreline? Not very. Let's cut out a modified shoreline. Let me link it back up with this hole. We'll just take out the rest of this. Because I just need to... Or replace this all with sand. One of the two is going to have to happen. Because I need you to not spawn over here. You actually affect my spawn rate. For starters, we're just gonna knock out this, I guess. All that dirt I needed? Yeah, I guess we're taking the shoreline. Just gonna slowly make our way over here. And I'm gonna hope that this is enough. Like, I don't even care if it's shallow, just so that it's gone. This part might be a bit harder. This needs to be filled in properly. But most of this is grass. Plus, it's not like I'm gonna get sand from filling this in anyway. Wait, why would I fill this with sand? We'll have dirt. I'm about to get a crap ton of dirt. Just make like everything else in life and just take it the easy way. You're not gonna see underground. You're not supposed to see underground. Just do it easy. Be lazy, be easy, be fast. Alright, so we get the lights in here. Maybe that's what I do. If the issue is distance, I could just set up a booster track system that just kicks me around and takes me in a really long loop. I could set up something like that. Though that doesn't solve the issue of them not getting down to me. Because even if they're up there, I don't know that they're up there because I can't see them. Like this is literally just one of the reactions that I'm having to not being able to see them. It's like, well, if they're not coming down in high volume, then something has to be pulling their spawn somewhere else. And over here, and then there's got a little bit over there I could look at. Like, trying to get these on the borderlands should help. I'm gonna need to put all this dirt away. Or place it. So if I can't see the spawn, then there's no point. I need sheep in high volumes. And I know how this works. If I only see like, there's a pile of sheep right here. I get like a few piles of sheep an episode. I can get like 14 wool. Yeah, it's not bad, but if I want to build like massive pixel art or just add some color in general to any of the builds, I need a lot of this stuff. And it's quite unfortunate that I'm not going to be able to get lots of this without a passive. So I need this to operate at like peak efficiency if I can. That's why I'm like not so concerned if I get cows. Yeah, it's just because I can't separate the cows. I don't mind them. They're just a side effect. And later on, I'll have a use for that leather once books require them. But for now, just really just leather armor, because leather armor is at least technically decent here. And I put that technically in asterisks. Because it's only useful because they all start the same durability and start with the same protection. It, hilariously enough, does not matter. It's how quickly they get worn down over the course of combat, and that's where the durability seems to shine. Like, this is all we've collected, I think, from here. 3 stacks. 3 stacks of wool since we started messing around over here. That's not enough, my dude. That's not enough. We need a lot more. Do I have 6 somewhere? No, I don't. Like, a face alone, assuming I have all the colors, is a stack of blocks just to make my face, just to make this beautiful ugly mug. That's one. That's 1 stack of wool just right there if I wanted to make a giant wool replica of my skin. So that, oh, this needs remedied. Somehow, some way, it's getting remedied. Like, I'm not afraid to make that larger either. It just wasn't designed, because I thought, you know, I'm in the middle of nowhere, and this is like max, like, there's middle of nowhere, there's nowhere for it to really spawn. That's why I picked it. Like, this is, like, each side was basically on the cusp of horizon, so I really just needed an open area to operate this from. Alright, the rest of you. Oh, there's a torch down here. That was never gonna work. Alright, we can just start flooding this in. Such beauty. Alright. We've pulled back the shoreline. And only had a small minor miscalculation. That's it. That's a win there. Okay, we might need to look at that guy. But for now, we can get back up there. Next on the docket is I'm going to knock down all this dirt. It's no longer needed. This is sheep. Give me. In a later version, when they add shears, there's a glitch where you can shear the sheep and stab them and get an extra piece of wool out of them. But you have to be like quick on the draw. Not entirely sure how that works. Okay. We'll leave you lit up a little bit. Once again, and smoothing needs to happen at this layer. Every little bit counts. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. You can probably pull this back more, but for now, I only need to make a sandy walkway so that nothing spawns on it. Back to my stairs. Alright. Pulled that back. Might need to do something with that over there too. But for now, I'm going to wait over here and see what spawns. In the meantime, I hope you all enjoyed watching, and we will see you all on the next episode of Minecraft Desynced Vanilla Edition. Bye-bye!